Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai Show. It's the beginning of the week and schools are back. 1 million students head back to class this week.
We'll also be talking about how India won the highly anticipated Asia Cup 2020 India versus Pakistan match yesterday night.
We have the news about the huge talents from the Philippines who are descending on Dubai for a big festival this week.
And of course, Emirati Women's Day took place this weekend, so we'll be talking about how they made a difference, one successful story at a time.
But before we get into all of that, did you notice cars piling up on the streets of Dubai? Because of course, schools are back, teachers are back, admin is back, and that means we are all back with traffic. It's going to get busier. Streets are going to be packed, but of course it just means education for the kids, which is just fantastic.
It's all for a greater good.
It's for the greater cause.
Yes. No, but honestly, like this morning, I realized there was traffic, but because we're heading towards, Sports City, Production City, I thought it's because of the cricket stuff that's going on.
Just like ongoing from last night. Yeah, because sports around that area last night is just crazy.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. I don't know why. It didn't cross my head even once that, oh, wait, schools are back, and today would be
teachers.
Exactly, parents.
Parents are like, see ya, guys. Good to have you for the summer. Now off you go, back to your activities, back to your... It's a relief for the parents, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but then there's also the separation anxiety for so many parents.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the age group.
Yeah.
I do remember I used to teach KG2, grade 1 and grade 2 in Dubai. And on the first day, you have the parents, because KG2 might have been the start of school for some kids. And the parents, they would come in and, of course, they don't want to say goodbye to their life and soul, their beating heart, about to go to school with their backpacks and their water bottles for the first time. So adorable. But it made it very difficult because you're hoping the parents just turn around and walk away to make that cut.
Yeah.
But if there's windows in the classroom, it's game over because the parents are like, Yusuf? You're like, oh God, because then Yusuf is like, oh Mom, I'm meeting my new friends, and then the tears come on both sides of the window, and then you're trying to subtly say, look, it's you'll see them at 2 p.m.
So you're saying this from a place of experience that you've seen it and experienced this happening.
Failed dealing with it probably, but yeah, I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
That's so cute.
But as time moves on, I imagine many parents, summer's a very busy time. You're trying to fill the kids' times with activities and different play dates. So when school comes back, it's a bit of a relief. Parents can have a little bit of a breather.
Very true. And I feel like this first week is always the toughest because you have the buses that they're trying to accommodate, not accommodate, they're trying to understand the timetable of it all, going to school, visiting the faculty, visiting administration. So it's like a whole bunch. But tell me, what was your most embarrassing high school moment or school moment?
Most embarrassing moment. Wasn't every moment any moment you had to ask a question in class was embarrassing. Were you? I was a very embarrassed child. Were you? I don't know.
I feel like I've had a lot, but I just can't think of any right now.
I remember when this is not a school. I guess I was 4 or 5, and it was the first time I remember feeling uncomfortable from an interaction with other kids. So I think my mum was picking me up from school. She wanted to talk to a teacher, and I had left my school box and my lunch bag over on one side, and I noticed that a couple of kids were messing with it, and I was like, I'm just gonna let them. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna pretend I don't even notice that that's happening.
Why?
I don't know. They were messing with my lunch bag, and I didn't know what they were doing. So I was like, I'll just let that slide, see what happens. And it wasn't there was only 50 kids in the whole school. It's a very small school. So Mum comes, we get into the car, and I decide to open up my lunch box to see. I don't know. I don't even remember the thought process, but I opened up, and they had put a hairy molly, those fluffy caterpillars.
Oh my God.
Into my sandwich.
That's so nasty. Kids are so nasty.
Why?
But that's good, that you saw it happening, that you didn't go to actually eat your sandwich. You knew there was going to be something wrong with it.
It was end of the day. I was probably leftovers.
But did you tell your mom? Did she?
I have no recollection apart from my main recollection is starting out seeing it happen and then opening the sandwich and being huh. But there was no other meanness in the school. It wasn't it was just that one moment. They were probably just playing, but they played with the wrong person.
Oh, did you get them after that?
No.
Okay. They
No.
definitely played with the wrong person.
I'm waiting. I'm just like lying is like a hidden tiger. One day I'll get it.
One day.
One day.
You guys better watch out.
Yeah, but that's it though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, kids are nasty. So I feel like parents, before you send your kids off during their first week, do remind them just to be kind to each other, to be accepting of each other, to be tolerant of each other. Like, so many things you can remind your kids to make sure it's like a very healthy and safe school environment for themselves and for, you know, their peers.
100%. But let's go into the fact that schools are back and what's going on across the UAE this week. Today, the rollout for students and teachers as they head back to school with masks on. But as you guys know, social distancing rules have been removed. And 1 million students are being welcomed back to school with a safe start for the beginning of the week. And SEMA called on public schools to initiate COVID testing for the beginning of term, while it seems many private schools in Dubai did not make the COVID testing a requirement. However, people who suffer COVID symptoms will have the opportunity to study from home until they take a test and get those results.
Now, the ruler of Dubai shared an update last week highlighting that digital infrastructure will continue to be a cornerstone of education in the UAE. Now, the UAE is well aware of the importance of smart learning as it invested earlier in the digital infrastructure, distance learning, and will be an integral part of the education system. This is the future.
Which I think is so interesting. Like, COVID has changed so much for so many of us. We're seeing work from home options in some employing places. Like, that flexibility that we've never seen before, and what His Highness is saying here is that it will continue to be an option in schools. So it's also kind of changing, like, if you have symptoms, you can study from home until you get the test. So it's kind of changing the game for education as we know it as well. COVID just blew everything up in the air, didn't it?
Yeah, I feel like it also put a lot of things in perspective for us. Like, things we thought, like, oh, if we're not there in person, we won't be able to, you know, learn, attend, whatever it is. But now it's changing. Like, for example, travel. It's changed so much with work travel, because before you would have had to travel to meet your, you know, to give a presentation or to sell a product or those things. But now it's just like, jump on a Zoom call, you don't have to travel anymore. But that sucks for the employees who want to travel, but not for the management, I guess, who save up a lot of costs on, you know, getting their employees across countries.
Oh, I think some people would be delighted that their work travel has been reduced. Like, some people were literally traveling, like, you know, every week, every 2 weeks, and that has cut down a lot. But with schools coming back, it's just a really nice time of year. Induction starting today, and then throughout the week, everyone's back, and we're just back to normal life. Summer's over, weather is cooling. Silly season begins.
Silly season?
Yeah, busy season, silly season. All of the
season.
events, F1 is coming up, Sevens. Like, Westlife is at the end of the month. It's a really exciting time because all the events start now. It's been so quiet.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Quiet.
It has. It has been quieter. The roads are quieter. Dare I say, work has been quieter.
That's true. I mean, that too, like with Expo ending, schools finishing, everything was like, you know, back to back to back. Like, things are just slowing down. But now things are going to pick back up so fast. You guys be ready.
Yeah.
And start leaving home like 15 minutes early.
Get onto the streets.
100%. So yesterday was a very, very eventful night. So India won the highly anticipated Asia Cup 2020 India versus Pakistan match on Sunday night. So the arch rivals went head-to-head in a nail-biting match on Sunday night at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium in Dubai Sports City for Asia Cup 2020, in which India came out victorious. Woo! And the men in blue beat the Green Army by 5 wickets, and Hardik Pandya, who was awarded the man of the match title, secured the last over in the thrilling match.
And what's cool about this is the anticipation last night was huge, but actually this could potentially be the first of 3 India-Pakistan rivalry face-offs. The roads to Dubai Sports City were jam-packed all evening yesterday, of course, as they filled that 25 to 30 capacity stadium. All sports bars across the city and all over the world even saw massive crowds. I think the numbers were up to 1 billion people expected to watch it, as cricket fans coming in to enjoy the face-off between the 2 neighbouring nations.
Now, it was a lovey-dovey rivalry this time around. Like, there was no hate, nothing malice of sorts, and a lot of love from both the countries for each other, with onlookers showing a lot of support to the players on the field, like players from both the countries. But overall, Hardik Pandya and Ravindra Jadeja from the Indian team and Pakistani debutant Naseem Shah stole the show last night. So those watching, like we have visuals on about like just like the bars and stuff. It was so, I mean, like I've never seen anything like it. It's like only when you see the India-Pakistan matches playing, only then do you see this kind of energy. It's insane. It's an insane amount of energy. And that too, the streets last night in Bardabai were just like people after. So I think when Pakistan wins, this happens. When India wins, this happens. But only with each other, not with other countries.
Well, you say that, but also on Saturday night, fans were celebrating Afghanistan's victory over Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
We got more DMs about this one for sure, though.
Yeah, so I feel like the Asia Cup, it's bringing up a lot of sentiments for cricket fans because they are obsessing, loving it. And people hit the streets of Bardabai last night and they were just celebrating India's victory. So it's just really fun. It's like a very, I don't know, it just unites friends, it unites the country. I don't know, it's just a really good time.
And it's fun to see positive celebrations because sometimes with sports, sometimes whether it's football or anything all over the world, sport, like these big sports matches can kind of like, there's massive rivalries. There really is. And they're like deep rooted and, you know, there's a lot of passion that goes into it. So actually, people always talk about Dubai as a tolerant place, but to see India and Pakistan, two huge rivals, to see, I guess, like India out celebrating, like that's allowed. Like people are allowed to just like have that big joy for their country, and there wasn't any kind of malice or like there wasn't any fights on the street, which is amazing to see. And of course we saw like other community stories come from that, like Danube employer, they distributed tickets. So tickets obviously they were like tricky to get, and then they would go up to like 150 dirham. But what the employer did was he, and they call him Mr. Cricket, he got tickets for a number of his employees and got them into the match, which of course was a tricky one to pull off. If anyone wants to get us to the next one, I'd love to go. I don't want to waste a seat, but I'd still also love to be there. So if anyone's got a ticket, I'm available.
Get in on the hype, I get it.
Yeah.
So very hyped one. But not just that, he also held a massive screening for his employees who weren't able to go to the stadium. So that was like, I feel like the story was very sweet. And I think you learn it from you learn the sportsmanship from the cricketers themselves. Because before and after the game, they were so friendly with each other. It was like shaking hands, like hugging each other. There was no like bitterness, no like, you know, oh, you wait.
That's so true and solid. Yeah, as in they deliver the sportsmanship and then their fans just kind of like follow that up. Moving on to another big story, huge talents from the Philippines are descending on Dubai for a festival this week. Mark your calendars right now, it's September 2. We talked about events coming back and this is going to be the big ones. It is a music and comedy-filled festival that's all set to celebrate Filipinos along with their music and culture at Dubai's Coca-Cola Arena. So the Pinoy Fiesta is going to be a star-studded lineup of some of the Philippines' biggest stars. We're talking Asia's Soul Supreme, KZ Tangdingan, Morissette, pop rock sensation Yang Constantino, and Eric Santos.
And it doesn't stop there. Expect a night full of lols from the lines of Pei Brosas, Ital Buba, and many more. Now, Pinoy Fiesta is proudly brought to you by leaders in entertainment, Blue Blood in association with Dubai Summer Surprises. And we know just how many fans there are of this genre. So it's going to be insane. Like I know Millie, who works with us, she's just so stoked for this lineup. And when we interviewed Morissette, one of the most anticipated personalities in the lineup, she was just like, you know, not raving, what's the word, like obsessing.
Fangirling?
Yeah, fangirling big time. And she's, you know, like she's, right after the interview was conducted, she's like, I want to see the whole thing before it goes live. It was so cute.
So that is all happening, Coca-Cola Arena, September 2. I would get your tickets in now. These things do tend to sell out. We love Coca-Cola as an arena, as an entertainment. And of course, as always, massive shout out to Blue Blood, who are consistently bringing in kind of like some of the top events and like festival lineups, because it's not just like one artist, it's many. So get your tickets in for that because it could sell out.
Definitely. Now, this weekend, the UAE celebrated something massive, massive, massive. So, Emirati Women's Day is making a difference, one successful story at a time. So, Saturday, August 28th marked Emirati Women's Day, an occasion meant to celebrate the many Emirati women who are creating a difference in the world and the country. And the day highlighted the UAE's journey in women's empowerment since its founding year, 1971, and has been inspired by the mother of the nation, Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak, a role model who supported Emirati women for the past 50 years, leading to their success today. And on the occasion the UAE also remembers the late Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, who prioritized the advancement of humanity and gender equality as core principles of the UAE.
So we saw some super cool stories. As always, it's the time for these stories that kind of emerge and to take attention. And one such Emirati leader in her field is Noura Al-Matroushi. She says Emirati women's success is the result of ambition and diligence, the support of our leadership who believed in our abilities, and the embodiment of the values we acquired from Her Highness Sheikha Fatima bint Mubarak, the mother of the nation.
And another empowered Emirati is Aisha Hadir, who is a visual artist who has learned from her mother the value of reusing and recycling old products to create something new and beautiful. So a lot in the sustainable realm as well.
As well as that, there is Captain Ghanima Al-Muta, who has also crossed impossible barriers to serve her nation.
And 40% of the team at the Mohammed bin Rashid Space Center are Emirati women. Now, the Rashid rover, the MBZ SAT, the Arab astronaut program are just some of the initiatives in which Emirati women play a crucial role. And as Emirates NBD summed it up perfectly, a women's talk has the power to change the world, so don't underestimate it. And that is just, I don't know, I feel like gives me the goosebumps.
It does, it truly does, and I just love the kind of the variety and the mix of the stories, and it's just, as we said before, it's a time to kind of praise women doing different things that we may not have heard of otherwise.
Exactly, praise, encourage, and it all starts from, I don't know, like the household and how you are, like how you even raise your sons to respect women, to encourage their sisters, to encourage their cousins and all of that. Like it goes both ways. Like women empowerment is also empowering men in so many, I don't know, like so many ways.
100%. So guys, those are our stories, but if you ever watch our show, you'll know that Simran and I, Serum,
let's come to that.
Here, serum is strong, it's expensive.
Come to that.
I need it every day, twice a day, morning and night. I love serum.
You sing, you need me.
Yeah. Morning and night for 5 minutes.
Serum and I. That can be taken in a lot of ways.
Simran and I are learning Arabic one word at a time, and we're not doing too badly, I would say. We might one day build it up to phrases, but right now, we're going over some words. So last week we learned the word for cake, which is kak. Done. We learned the word for bus, which is
bus.
Nice. And we also know the word for day, which is
yom.
Smashed it. So today I think the word of the day should be to do with back to school.
Back to school. School. I think just school.
School? I think school would be a helpful.
I know that one, madrasa.
Okay, well then.
Never mind.
School. Can we learn I'm tired? Because I feel like it relates to school and it relates to the mood.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Ana tabana. I love it. I love the.
Wow.
You don't even know if I did it right.
No, you did. I think so. Ali's just like, yeah.
Ana tabana.
Wow.
Thank you. There you go.
Ana tabana? No? Say it again.
Ana. Smashing it. Tabana. No, missed it.
No, she got it. Tabana.
I'm tired.
Tabana. Okay, they're teaching us the words and the word to, like the letter to letter pronunciation of it. Okay, Ana tabana.
Ana tabana.
Of what?
Madrasa.
But you're not going to madrasa.
Every yum.
Every yum?
I take my Sayara. Every Yom I take my Sayara to make my flus so I can eat kak with my Jamelia friend. But today, Anna Tabana. Every day it's the same words.
That was good, but it was really good. Like now you have Sayara knocked. I think next birth itself, you're gonna probably wake up saying Sayara, Fulus, Mafi.
Next birth, yeah, I'll just come out. Sayara. Okay, you go.
How do you say life? Just say Anna Tabana of life. Haya. Of Haya.
On that note of positivity, we're going to cut the show, guys. That is it. We had our top stories. If you want to see our top stories, of course, this goes in podcast format. It also lives on our website. We post it live on IGTV in a little bit. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you get your stories, we're there. So we'll see you tomorrow morning because Simran is Anna Tabana Haya. And we want to just promote that positivity every day. So goodbye for me.
It's Inta Tabana. No, it's like you. It's like Anna is me.
Oh.
Inta is you. Inti Tabana. Inti Tabana is... Okay, anyway, yes, goodbye from me as well.
Hello everyone, it's Hala Bassam from Smashy TV. Are you interested in the latest tech and business news in the region? Then make sure to check out our show Tech Bil Arabi on Smashy TV app and on our website www.smashy.tv. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Smashy TV. Smashy TV for the driven, the dreamers, and the doers from Monday to Friday at 10 a.m.